20 record-setting years in the US, we're off to a fast start in 2015. A few weeks ago, Yahoo named us one of the hottest brands in the industry. You just saw Pierce Brosnan make the perfect getaway in our Super Bowl spot for the all-new 2016 Sorento. And last week, we announced the best January sales in company history. And in a few minutes, you'll be the first to see a killer concept from our California design studio. But before looking into the future, it's important to pause just for a moment to appreciate how far this brand has come in a very short period of time. You know, since 2009, Kia has launched more than 20 all-new or significantly redesigned vehicles. Our sales have more than doubled, and last year, more customers came to the Kia brand than ever before, surpassing the 500,000 unit mark for the third straight year, making Kia now the 8th largest auto brand in the US by volume. And according to Interbrand, Kia's brand value has risen an incredible 480% since the hiring of President and Chief Design Officer Peter Schreier. Now, our commitment to delivering world-class quality has paid enormous dividends with Kia, now ranking 6th among all automakers in J.D. Power's initial quality study. We are first among all mainstream brands in Strategic Vision's Total Quality Index, and we're among the top 10 in Consumer Reports reliability rankings. And through it all, we've maintained our value positioning, which is so important part of our identity. Kia has recently displaced Honda as Kelley Blue Book's choice for America's best value brand. So what's driving this progress? Well, one major factor has been our willingness to challenge traditional conventional thinking by always looking forward and seeing a very different image than others see today. And that long-term vision has been cultivated by our Group Vice Chairman and CEO of Kia Motors America and Kia Motors Manufacturing Georgia, who joins us today. Please welcome Mr. Byung-Mo An. Now at Kia, everything we do is passionately designed and obsessively crafted to exceed expectations. Great products, of course, are key, and with one of the youngest and best-looking lineups in the business, Kia continues to turn heads every step of the way, garnering massive attention from one vehicle to the next. Take the all-new Sorento, for example. It's our most capable and refined CUV ever, with increased towing capacity, more room for passengers and their gear, and a newly turbocharged engine. And of course, premium-grade soft-touch materials as far as the eye can see. The 2016 Sorento is in showrooms and on sale today. And it follows in the footsteps of our K900 luxury flagship sedan, as well as the all-new Sedona, with its class-up materials, innovative technology, and first-class amenities. Now, across our entire lineup, Kia is reaching new heights in every segment we compete in. Another example of this can be found in the enhanced 2016 Rio product line, which is on display for the first time in Chicago. On sale since 2000, the Rio is one of Kia's longest-running nameplates in the U.S. and serves as a gateway into the brand with its European-influenced styling, outstanding fuel economy, and content that is surprising in the subcompact segment. Now, in its third generation, Rio has grown in size, power, and sophistication. And for 2016, it continues to impress with a refreshed 5-door and sedan, sporting really nice enhancements on the front and the rear end, including upgraded interior features, new entertainment technology, and quieter cabins with reduced NVH. And, of course, the Rio continues to deliver its class-leading horsepower and excellent efficiency. It's on display over here to my right, so be sure to check them out today. Now, let's turn to our lead story. It's a story with many chapters, and it's called the Kia Soul. The original idea for the Soul was born at our California design studio nearly a decade ago. Yet our designers have never stopped exploring the possibilities. Soul has inspired countless concepts, several special edition models, and many SEMA show cars. and even our first electric vehicle, which debuted right here in Chicago last year. And I'm happy to report the demand for the Soul EV in California has been so strong since going on sale late last year. We're now looking at other areas of opportunity across the country. And while we can't share the specific details, I can tell you the availability will be expanding across the U.S. in 2015. So stay tuned for more news on that front. Now, since hitting the market in 2009, the Soul has never been afraid to stand out from the crowd. And it's defied gravity every year since its arrival with its increased sales. Memorable advertising set against great music has certainly played an important role in the Soul's journey, and today is no exception. So joining me on stage is one of Chicago's very own, the band called Catch. Welcome. So guys, let's put on some traveling music, and let's revisit some of Soul's greatest hits.
The story's changing now, don't you see? The turtle never wins. The story's changing now, oh well, right against the wind. The story's changing now, oh yes, the clock begins to spin. The story's changing now, now.
Let's hear it for the band called Catch. And how about the Trailster concept, making a return trip to Chicago after originally debuting here back in 2012. That concept here went on to influence the production Soul that's currently on sale in our showrooms today. And history just might repeat itself with what we have in store for you today. Now, flexible compact and subcompact vehicles are exploding in popularity. The Soul was a bellwether in this trend, originally conceived as a highly useful box and the ultimate urban tool. But now we're sensing a new desire from city dwellers who are looking to make that ultimate urban escape. So what if the Soul went even further? What if we made it more compelling and more capable for people who refuse to be fenced in by city limits? Our designers in Southern California had an idea inspired by their treks to the local mountains in all 4 seasons. And it's not just a visual exercise. This go-anywhere idea builds on the potential of the hybrid electric vehicle of the Nero concept we showed last year. And it was informed by the possibilities we uncovered in developing the Soul EV. So here now is the Soul transformed into the ultimate escape vehicle.
Come with me to the riverside. We can play our seat. Cutie can go hop down that big old tree. Wanna belong to you and me. Got to take, you can see when I go high to see I'll be right behind. Follow you from the snow to the sand. Back again. We'll 1, 2, 3 to 5. What a great day it is to be alive. I'm feeling like I did back when I was just a wee little kid. Now 6, 7, 8 to 10. Open my nose to the sweet and well. Can you hear me coming? If you can, start running. Here I go.
this is the Soul Trailster concept. And here to share the details is the chief designer of Kia's U.S. design studio, Tom Kearns. Tom, fantastic car.
Thank you so much. We're really excited about it.
So the way I understand this idea, it's here to literally go where no soul has gone before.
That's right, definitely. What we've learned in the past 6 years is soul owners are a very passionate group of people who take their vehicles on all kinds of adventures, some of which we never even thought of when we designed the original Soul. Now with the Trailster, we decided to set them free. This is a near-term look at how a production Soul can easily evolve into an all-wheel drive machine that's ready to escape the city at a moment's notice.
Absolutely, and it's not just any all-wheel drive system, as we'll talk about in just a moment. But first, Tom, let's really concentrate on the design details. What are some of the changes that your team dreamt up compared to the production vehicle?
Right. Well, first, the goal was to accentuate the lightweight character that makes the Soul fun to drive. So we chopped off a big piece of the sheet metal.
Like the roof there, perhaps?
Yes, we did. And we replaced it with a full-length rollback canvas top. It reduces mass, it lowers the center of gravity, and it brings the outside in a way Kia has never done before. And with our integrated roof rack fittings, you can load up your bikes, your boards, and anything else that you need.
Yeah, and I see a lot of new surface materials there. How do those fit into that go-anywhere capability of the Trailster?
We really love the purposeful design of equipment used in mountain sports and activities. So we've echoed that look with polished billet aluminum and anodized fire red wheel accents. Inside, you'll find high-end materials inspired by the world's best outdoor gear. The cockpit of the Trailster puts the emphasis on capability, adventure, with a beefy gear shift, lever, all-wheel drive controls, and a bright red ignition button.
Yeah. Now, speaking of trekking up into the mountains, let's talk about the powertrain. It uses both internal combustion and electric power, but they're not linked together through the drive line. In essence, they're linked through the road. The primary source is a turbocharged 1.6-liter gasoline engine that drives the front wheels and generates 185 horsepower and pound-feet of torque.
All true, and here's where it gets even better. The engine is supplemented by an electric motor mounted on the rear axle that puts out an additional 35 horsepower and 100 foot-pounds of torque. It drives the rear wheels as needed for improved traction and immediate acceleration with instant torque when that turbo spools up.
Yeah, cool. Add it all up, and that's 220 total horsepower, 34% more than today's Soul, and 285 pound-feet of torque. But there's another key benefit of the Trailster's powertrain. An energy recovery system captures that brake force energy to charge a compact lithium-ion polymer battery. The electric system also provides a start-stop feature, the ability to drive at low speeds using electric power alone. All told, this powertrain could potentially improve fuel economy by 25 to 30% in city driving versus today's Soul, and 5 to 10% in highway driving.
So this is all-wheel drive done in an advanced and responsible way without sacrificing anything when it comes to performance. To optimize its capabilities, Trailster gets added ground clearance, plus longer travel shocks, and Pirelli winter carbon tires. And of course, those armored aluminum skid plates aren't just for looks, they actually help protect undercarriage from ice, rocks, and snow.
Yeah, cool.
Now, to light the way, we've outfitted the Trailster with an advanced LED projector beam headlight system inspired by the K900. And the LED fog and taillights are protected by very rugged housings. And finally, to make sure it looks at home in mud or snow, we gave the Trailster an exclusive paint scheme that we call Polar Pearl Snowdrift.
That's a mouthful.
It is.
Well, it's a fantastic new twist on the Soul. So, Tom, congratulations to you and the entire design team. Just an absolutely phenomenal job. Thank you for sharing it with us today.
Thank you so much. We're excited and hope everyone gets a chance to come take a closer look.
Yep, absolutely. Now, to anticipate your first question, which is, will the Trailster concept find its way into production? Let me say this. It has happened before. And it largely comes down to the feedback we get from the media and consumers, like here in Chicago. So we'd love to hear your input. So with that, we thank you for coming and look forward to seeing many of you at our next stop in New York in April, where we'll have even more news to share. So now we invite you to come on up, meet the design team, and take a closer look at the Trailster concept, as well as the new Rios over here to my right.